Hey there, Aries friends. How are you guys doing? This is Kara, and you found me at Tarot Just Because. And I am back to do your reading for June 15th, or I should say actually June 16th. The last video was June 1st through the 15th. So this would be June 16th through the 30th, Aries. 16th through the 30th of June 2017 for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the sign of Aries. The little fiery devils, you. So I'm doing something a little bit different this time. It's really funny. I think I've explained this to the air signs already, but I think in some of my really recent videos, I said something along the lines of I don't do love readings. I don't do career readings. I do not specify on my readings. We get what we get. We are meant to get what we get, right? Unless you get a private reading. Of course, I'll look at whatever you want. But as soon as I say never, I know that is when I am just damn near changing my mind. So we're doing a love reading, okay? We're doing a love reading for June 16th through the 30th, 2017 for the sign of Aries. Again, ascendant, sun, or moon. Possibly if you've got Venus in Aries, of course you might want to check this out. Even your Mercury in Aries, I would say. Maybe. Check out your chart, see what you think. Check out this video if you think that it suits you. So I do want to take just a second to sort of explain how I do a love spread, because it's different than the usual general spread that I do for you guys all the time, okay? So we have a card to represent you and a card to represent the other. Now, the other can be a significant other, a marriage partner. It can also be somebody you have your eye on, or maybe somebody you're just kind of chatting to. It can also be somebody that you are divinely connected to that you have not yet met, okay? So if we're talking about somebody that you have not yet met, this reading may not resonate with you, but if you feel like you're on a path and you're a single person and you see no one out there in front of you right now, and I've got nobody, but I've just got this feeling inside like something's coming, then you might want to check out this reading. Or you might want to check out this reading in order to better identify who may be on their way into your life, okay? So we have a card to represent each one of you. We also have a card to represent what is happening with each one of you on the soul level, on a deeper level, okay? And then we have a card to represent the status of the relationship right now. For some, it may be obvious. For instance, if you are single and you see no one in front of you, and I am talking about someone that you are connected to on a spiritual level, your status is going to be not something that you're aware of at this time. Anyway, so we've got a status for the relationship, and then we have a sixth card, which is where the relationship is headed, okay, where it's moving toward. So also for this, sorry about the light. If I could just stay up all night and record in the dead of night, I could really manipulate the light much better, but I sleep at night. I'm not a vampire. So I am bringing in a couple new decks also for these readings. They're not new decks to me, but they're new to my YouTube videos. So for love readings, we are going to do Shadowscapes by Stephanie Puyin-Munla. Gorgeous cards. And as your clarifier, or not really a clarifier, I don't want to say. No, it's not a clarifier for me. It's more like an overall temperature of the reading, climate of the situation, or piece of advice that you can sort of meditate on over the next couple of weeks. I am using the Romance Angels Oracles by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so I've never used this deck in YouTube readings before. I own the deck. I actually just replaced it and got a new one because my old one was ratty-tatty and super worn out. I haven't been using it on YouTube because I feel like everybody uses it. So I never have, but I'm going to now, because who doesn't love a little Doreen Virtue now and then? So Aries, let's get going. What else? If you want to book a private reading with me, my email is in the description box below, along with my prices and my PayPal link in order to send your payment. But my email is caralou32@gmail.com. So hit me up if you would like to book a reading. I'd love to chat. So let's get started with Aries. And got a little light manipulation here, a little candle going on, so you guys can see these cards because the images are really kind of tiny and intricate. So what is happening with Aries in the physical world, okay, on the conscious level, in your everyday life? What's going on with Aries right now? You guys are showing up as the Two of Swords. Okay, not wanting, and here comes Travis. He is all about love readings. Look at him. So you are not wanting to make a decision about something right now, not wanting to look at something. You have this hood over your eyes. It's either willing or unwilling. It really, really doesn't matter. Get your butt out of, I'm so sorry, Aries. It's really all about not wanting to look at a situation where there is a serious choice that needs to be made. Avoiding choices. I don't want to make a choice right now. I really don't like either option. I'm just going to close my eyes and look the other way and focus on something else. And I find it interesting that we're doing a love reading and we got this because look at this heart that's dangling from this tree right in front of this person, and they're not looking at it. They're shielding their heart with these two swords from the heart. So if we're talking about a love reading here, Aries, I feel as though it's like, don't come at my heart with your heart. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of protecting yourself from someone else's heart, or someone else could be doing this to you, but that's not really the way that this spread reads. Okay. If you insist that this is someone else doing this to you, then by all means go with it. But that's what I'm getting for Aries right now in the practical world. That's what's going on with you guys. So let's talk about what's going on with the other. Your marriage partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your love interest, or someone you have not yet met that you are divinely connected to. They have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so out in the physical world right now, this person is rearing and ready to get started with something, potentially taking a relationship to the next level with you. So let's talk like if we're dating here. They are ready to take next steps with you. They're like, let's get going already. It's kind of a hasty energy, or it's at least like a desire to be hasty, a desire to take a leap, but nothing's happening. Okay. Nothing's moving. They're ready to go. They're sending messages. They're dropping hints. They're sending gifts. They are telling you exactly how they feel, and you're receiving it like this, dude. Don't come at my heart with your heart. I'm not really sure yet. I have a decision to make, and I'm just really not ready to make it yet. I'm going to sit here with my hoodie on, and I'm not going to listen to you la 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 like that. It's annoying them a little bit. Okay. So if this is maybe a totally committed relationship that we're talking about, then this is your partner really wanting to make some kind of move with you, whether it's, you know, we need to buy that beach house. I want to do this because I want more time with you. I mean, it's centered around love. I want more time with you. I want quality time with you. I want to be able to get away from our adult children and our grandchildren, and I want to be able to go away with you and spend time with you and not have to worry about what's going on with everyone else. You know, just because we're getting up in years doesn't mean that the romance needs to die. We have money, we have worked hard, it's time to buy that summer home, you know, something like that. And you're going, no, I'm not ready to make that choice yet. Okay, so Aries, let's look at what is going on. And if you've not quite met yet, you are closed off 2 relationships. This person that you're divinely connected to that is looking to come into your life at some point here, they're ready. They're looking for you. They're putting out vibrational feelers. Okay, they're looking for you. They're ready for you, whether you're ready for them or not. So let's see what's going on with you on a soul level, Aries. What is going on with you? Ace of Wands, another Wands card here. Your partner had the first Wands card. But this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So what's going on the soul level is a flash of insight, a window of opportunity, a new idea, a desire to take a leap, to grow, to do something different, to tease your brain a little bit. I just got that expression in my head. That sounds like doing a crossword puzzle or something, but take it for what it's worth. It's going to resonate with someone. To tease your brain a little bit, to tantalize your intellect. On the soul level, it's as if there's something kind of brewing, okay? Your higher self or your angels, your guides, whomever, they know you're not into it right now. They know. They know you don't want to look. They know you don't want to partake. Aries, you're not participating. You need to come participate. So they're working on bubbling something up inside of you here to get you moving a little bit. That's what's going on the soul level. So good for your higher self, you know? You should appreciate that higher self you have there. All right, so what is going on with your partner here on the soul level? Okay, they've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and so here they are. This is funny. This is just making so much sense. Here they are. They're like ready and rearing to go, and nothing is happening. They're like, let's get it on already. And on a higher, or excuse me, on a soul level, they know. They know Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They know that it's on its way, but that they need to be a little bit patient. Look, whenever we get the wheel, okay, it's good stuff coming. Okay, it's good stuff happening. This is divine timing. You cannot stop it. You cannot slow it down, but it's also something that you cannot speed up. So this is a reminder that it's on its way, but we need to have some patience. And so their higher self is actually quite magnificent right now, very intelligent and working for the benefit of these two individuals in coming together or staying together or growing together, depending upon who you are. Travis, stop. So this is fabulous. One is really pulling back and holding out, and the other is anxious and ready and rearing to go. But on a soul level, these two souls are actually so intelligent that they are pulling strings to bring this union closer together. You know, pulling back, ready to go, inspiring, causing inspiration, and bringing about patience. I'm so inarticulate right now. This is exciting. This is why I don't do love readings. I get so into it. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain sometimes. This video sucks already, Aries. I'm sorry, but the information is so good. And you know what? I don't edit my videos. You guys already know that. I'm not going to pause and start over. I know I'm stumbling over my words a little bit, but I think you guys get the idea. So I'm just going to keep going. If you have questions, put them in the comments. This is just looking so, these are two souls that are absolutely working beautifully together, even though they are opposed in the physical world right now and moving in different directions. On a soul level, they are trying so hard to bring these folks together, to bring these two bodies together. So, or like I said, if you're already coupled, to help these two to ascend, you know, that kind of thing. So what do we have? What is the status of the relationship? Okay, we have the Devil in the upright. Never fear, Aries. You're not afraid of a little devil anyway. You're an Aries. I'm not worried about you. So what's going on here? This is obsessive thoughts. This is, in some cases, this is a sex, drugs, and rock and roll card. Okay, so if we're talking about like maybe a dating scenario, could very well be, Aries, that, and I'm surprised it's you that's holding back, but it is, could very well be that you're holding back because maybe you feel like this person's a little bit, you know, a little stranger, a little dangerous for you. Maybe you're trying to hold back and they're like, no, baby, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. And you're really feeling it. You're really feeling the temptation. It could also be, let's say if we're talking about an already established and already committed relationship, it could be that there are actually some addictions coming into play in this connection here. Does not have to be an addiction to a substance or anything that scary. It can be an addiction to spending. It can be an addiction to focusing more on the adult children and the grandchildren than focusing on your marriage, because there's a feeling of, I have a hair on my lip. Happens when Travis jumps up on the table. It can be kind of like you feel so many obligations to the generations of family that are beneath you. I feel like I'm talking to an older couple, that you feel this obligation to the generations that are beneath you, and so you are sacrificing quality time with your partner because, you know, God, we've been together X number of years. We don't need to work on romance. We don't need to work on quality time. We need to take care of these other obligations that we have with family. You know, who has time for romance? And it can become an addiction to live up to that sort of standard for yourself if you are a grandparent or a great aunt or uncle or something like that. So there's some sort of unhealthy attachment to something that is affecting this relationship. I'm really not that worried about you guys because your soul level cards were so compatible, where it's these two souls at a deeper level are so intelligent that they are kind of pulling strings to guide you in this direction that is going to bring you to a more cohesive, peaceful, and loving environment than you have been in the past. Or actually, like I said, if we're talking about someone who is an Aries who's completely single, your deeper self is talking to their deeper self and they're making plans. So it's really looking great. So where is this relationship headed? This relationship is headed to the Five of Wands in the reverse here, guys. So there it is. I'll show you what it looks like in the upright. All these foxes having a fight here with this guy. So, Five of Wands in the upright, or excuse me, in the reverse. It's sort of like there is like a sigh of relief after some sort of like kind of struggles, some downtime, some conflict. It's almost like we've worked through the kinks and the bumps in the road, and we're coming out clean on the other side. And if we're talking about a love reading specifically, it's in the end feeling much more secure in the relationship. But that's a good thing. It's coming out. I'm getting an itch on that. It's coming out and feeling like these arguments or disagreements, or these, again, if we're single, these two opposing ways of life at this time, the I'm not open to relationships, the I'm ready for a relationship, you know, these sort of oppositions. It's like moving past that and getting over it and finding that there is so much more once you sort of let down your barriers. So to my single folks, once you let down your barrier and you open up to a relationship, one is going to come in. And this person who's going to come in is somebody who is really searching, like looking for love in all the wrong pieces. You know, you remember that from Saturday Night Live, I hope? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was. Anyway, you know what I mean? This person was just desperately looking for love, and they might find that as soon as they listen to their higher self a little bit and they have a little more patience, that is when you are going to come in. So it's like having learned the lessons and reaping the benefits of it. My cat is climbing into the fireplace. Do you guys see that back there? You little shit. He's going to get soot all over my carpet. Anywho, all right, let's talk about your Romance Angel Oracle card to sort of take the temperature of the reading, get the lay of the land, and a piece of advice. Guys, we got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so this is a piece of advice you can take whether you are single or coupled or anywhere in between here, okay? If this is a committed couple that I'm talking to, that we already talked about this a little bit earlier, you know, one says it's time to buy that summer home, that vacation home. It's time to stop worrying so much about the rest of the family. Let them fend for themselves. Confirmation. Okay, guys. So heed that warning there. If I'm talking to singles, guys, it's time to take a little time out for yourself. You're obviously... This is you in the physical world. Remember, not wanting to make a choice, not wanting to move forward. It's time maybe to take a little retreat so that you can rejuvenate a little bit, so that you can get ready to face this choice or to begin to put yourself out there. If you need a little me time, a little R&R in order to prepare to get back out there, then take that. It's absolutely the time to take that. If you are anywhere in between, if you're just chatting somebody up and it's not going as quickly as you would like, or if it's not going as quickly as they would like, it would be okay for you to take a little step back, okay? Take a little step back, disconnect from the world. And I think, you know, the reason that that's actually such a great card for this particular love spread is that we look at where these individuals are at in the material world, and then we also look at where they're at on a soul level. And so if we are really trying to stay connected to the divine and to our higher selves, nothing is more productive than a retreat, okay? Meditate, take some time for you, step away from your responsibility, pay your bills, Aries. Get your chores done, do your laundry, do your dishes, but make time for retreats also, okay? Make time for you. You need it. You know, you're a fire sign. You tend to think that you can just go and go and go all the time and that you never need to stop. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. You need a break. Take a break. Okay, guys, this is actually a really great love reading. It's looking good. I'm really liking these love readings. You guys are the fourth one I've done, and I actually have not had a super negative one thus far. So I'm connecting with some really ooey gooey lovey-dovey folks out there this month. So thank you. It's nice to do pleasant readings. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So if you'd like to book a private reading with me, email me at the link in the description box below, carolou32@gmail.com. And you know what to do. I will speak to you on July 1st. And until then, I want you to take very, very good care and be well. All right. Thanks, Aries. Bye-bye.